Raphael Cooper, the head coach at Wyoming Seminary Tennis. Another good crew you have. I'm sure you're just a. Hey, this is fun. These girls mean business, and you put a nice event together this year with the media day. That was fantastic. Let's first talk about that. Getting all those players and the coaches, and it was a great day.
It really was. We have 28 teams in our whole district, and we have a pretty special district because we have Wyoming Valley Conference and we have Lackawanna. So why not get all these kids, especially in tennis, who dedicate their whole summer. Some of these kids dedicating their whole lives since 4, and we put it together. We got 22 out of 28 teams, which was pretty incredible for a startup. And it seemed like the kids were all happy. The kids were happy being there. A nice event. Definitely, the John Mendola show gave those kids a lot of shine. And I'm just telling you right now, you've been doing that for decades, and I've been watching, and ever since I was a kid. Not trying to make you feel old. That's how long, and I love it. And to get those kids out there and get them exposure, it was nice, especially our girls.
And it was nice to get the teams that we don't always get to, the Montrose, the Wallenpaw Packer, just teams that they deserve it just as much as anybody else. And, just giving these kids some experience with the interviewing, I thought was fun. But now you get to kind of go, hey, we're going to play tennis here at Wyoming Seminary once again, and let's start with the talent and what you have. And a returning state champ always feels pretty good. And what you've done, the last couple of years. I mean, this program has had some great tradition. You're just trying to continue it, I'm sure.
Correct. Just to correct, because we're a little hungry this year. We were state champs 2 years ago.
Right.
So,
but you had the state champion singles player last year, right?
All right. And so Alana Rosenthal has 2 state championships because she is the team her freshman year and then sophomore year that. As a team, though, we are hungry this year because we dropped that district final as a team to Scranton Prep, and the league is tough. There's some teams getting better, so we have to be on our toes this year. Alana is a steady player at 1, but we have a lot of new blood. It's a young team this year, so people will be stepping up. As you remember from last year, we had power players with the Martinez sisters. They're graduated, they're gone. So now we got to play a little more finesse game. We got to play a little more cerebral game, and that's going to be a challenge for us as we're a young team. Our 2 and 3 are learning. They're getting better in the singles, and our doubles players, I think, have put together a real solid camp and are getting better, smarter. I'm impressed with this team. I don't know how far we're going to go, but we're going to be good for a couple of years.
Let's talk with Alana. And, I was like, hey, how many times I interviewed you? Well, freshman, we were here. Last year, we were at McCarthy Tire. We're back here now. So we've been talking to her, talk about her, maturing and things she's working on with her game. And it's hard to get better than a state championship, but now everybody's gunning for you.
Absolutely. Her run has been incredible since freshman year. And I remember it just seems like yesterday that, we're having our team meal in the first round of states, and I'm joking with her at the Applebee's. I said, "What do you drink?" "You're drinking soda, and what are you, chocolate milk? You're the little chocolate milk." And so I remember that. And now she's a junior. Now she is the person that people are looking for leadership. When you think about her run, freshman year, she runs through the whole state tournament and team and beats everyone and solidifies a point for us. Last year, she does the same and wins the state for herself. It's really something when at number 1, you can count on that point. So as a coach, you're like, I don't have to worry about her. She will be challenged, but I get to focus on other areas' development. But that is something that is very rare. That is like, a quarterback coach on the field. And, her leadership and her knowledge, kids can pick her brain. And that's what I challenge the girls to. Talk to her. When you come off, what did you see, Alana? Did you see this? Did you see that? Look to our leaders, and she has done that, and we're looking forward to this year. But remember, she's still a kid, so keep expectations low game by game.
And she had said, we talked a little bit, she's like, yeah, I am trying to help the other girls, but also, she's got to work on her own game. There's a lot to it, but Let's talk about doubles, because a lot of times, matches are won when you combine doubles teams and finding that right mix. And okay, I got this girl likes to attack the net, or talk a little bit about just find that right mix to make sure you have success.
That is the right mix. There's a couple aspects that you need. You need the communication. So if someone's out of their zone or needs to get into another zone, you got to have that vocal player. And that's tough with adolescents, especially sophomores, to use their voice. But we're getting that. Girls are knowing where each other are. Sometimes you have a really good baseline player, and the net player can complement them. Sometimes you have somebody good on a backhand side, and you want to complement that. You keep looking to see, for example, our second doubles currently, and we don't know where we're going to be, by the time district starts, we have a righty and a lefty, right? So we got them playing on certain sides and complementary tennis. And we know when we're going to poach, we know when we're not, we know what type of formation, and then we've gotten a little more advanced this year. The girls came in really intelligent and looking to work, and I'm really impressed with what I see out there. Will it translate to success in playoffs? We'll find out.
Well, I know you're going to go with a good attitude. They're going to have fun, and they're going to work hard, and that's all you can ask for from a coach. So
That's it.
You keep doing what you're doing there at Wyoming Seminary and smiling from day to day, all right?
Right. Thanks so much, as always.